Don't need no hateration, violation in it. Sorry, let's get it percolate. Are you waiting so set for me?
Ah, look at those cheeks.
What's up, Soulful Gang? Welcome back to my channel. You know who it is if you don't already. I am Steffi G. I am the CEO, head honcho, in charge of Unbreakable Soul Fitness, the channel, and the business. Alright, so we are back again with another story time and stretch because I know how much you guys love these and learning about my toxicity. And it makes you laugh inside, and it's okay. I'm glad I bring that out of you.
You like my wrestling outfit? I'm rough. I'm tough. It's like that.
For our stretch and story time, you know how it is. We are going to be doing a little stretch routine, whether it's with our legs, arms, body. All you're going to need is a mat, a stretchy clothing, or a little tea, you know what I'm saying? Get a little tea for this tea. If you like to see more of these or see more videos, you know where to click subscribe, click the notification bell. Also, if you have trouble seeing my videos, it's under my name, and my name is in the description. Alright, so let's stop all this talking and get straight into the stretch. I hope you're ready to stretch. Hi everyone. We're going to be doing overcoming bullies, how to embrace yourself and push on out those negative people. I'll tell you each stretch each time throughout the video, and of course I'm going to interrupt the story each time because you're supposed to be stretching with me and not just drinking your tea. Thank you. And each stretch is going to be about 30 seconds. So I'm going to try to keep this video short. Okay, so for our first one, it's going to be a seated neck rolls. So I want you to get in crisscross applesauce. If you can't, do a little side saddle.
Side saddle.
And we're gonna sit here. I hope I'm not flashing you guys. Your arms either on your knees or on your feet. You have your shoulders rolled back. And then just rotate your neck for about 30 seconds. Okay, so overcoming bullies. Have you guys ever had a bully in your life? Because I've had a few, but they weren't like big bullies like that because I was,
You know, big and black.
so I didn't get bullies, but I got really mean people in my life. People will just assume bullies are like the TV bullies that just come around and beat you up and stuff. Give me your lunch money. Like type bullies. And that's not the case most of the time. Most of the time it's just people who make fun of you behind your back, former friends who you thought were rooting for you, and really they were really rooting for your demise. So, bullies. Oh, interrupting. So after that neck roll, go ahead and extend your legs out, and I want you to go ahead and bend forward into a front bend. Bullies can happen when you're an adult, whether you're a kid, whether you're 2 to 100. By bullies, it's always negative people who are trying to bring you down, as usual. And you're always going to face that in life, to be real with you. You're always going to face negative. They're going to hurt you in life. And there's nothing you can do about that. But what you can do is focus on how you can deal with it yourself. You cannot go around murdering your bullies like vigilantes. You just can only deal with how they affect you. For me, I had one who called me precious. If y'all don't know that movie, don't watch it. It's really depressing. Come back up. I want you to take one leg. I'm going to show you from the side. I want you to take one leg up. Have it real, as close to your hip as you can. And I want you to rotate your body towards that bent knee. You can use your other hand as a support. And just do a nice oblique twist. I got called a guy a lot, and I still do, and I have questions about that. I might do a video on that, like on my pet peeves and assumptions about me, which is a male. I don't understand. And no offense to males or non-binary people, because I get it, like at least you can be like, hey, like, that's not my pronoun, stuff like that. For me, who was born in that privilege of being like, I'm obviously a girl, why would they confuse me, you know? That's another story. I got called all sorts of names, all sorts of mean names. And for that time, especially in high school, in elementary school, I would kind of just like cry in the bathroom and just be by myself most of the time. Yeah, it was a sad childhood. I wish I could go into that, but go ahead and switch. So extend your leg back, bring your other one up. Oh, I should switch so I can look at the camera. And rotate, nice. You can always cry in a corner. You can always do that kind of stuff, but all that's gonna do is just ruin you when you get older and ruin your confidence. You're obviously taking that stuff to heart, when in reality, none of that is true. None of it is true. What they're saying about you, a lot of the times, 99% of the time, they're projecting themselves onto you. And because they like to go after people they think that they can bully, that they can weaken because they're quiet of some sort, even though being quiet doesn't equate to weakness, but in their mind it does, you know? It doesn't make sense, but in their mind it does. That quietness, shyness equates to weakness. And so they come at you and they come for you like that. For me, because I'm a shy person, a quiet person, I've gotten a lot of that energy. And release. And then what I want you to do is lie down like such. Sorry, I don't want to show my butt. I want you to raise your arms, then raise your legs up and try to touch your toes and just feel that nice stretch. And if you can't touch your toes, start here and just touch your kneecaps. Oh, actually, there was this one time, this girl, she wasn't really a bully. I think she was a friend, but I couldn't tell if she was a bully or not. But she stole my books, right? The only time I've ever been in a physical altercation was when she stole a book that I wrote. And there's one thing about me is you can't steal things that I've made. Whether it's art, whether it's a writing, if you steal something I made, that will bring the rage out of me. And so she took it and she ran with the book, and I've almost blacked out. I ran towards her and I grabbed her by the hair and I dragged her to the ground.
What's wrong with you? Mama, did you not be? Did I touch you? Say no.
I kid you not. I didn't think I could ever do that. But I had the power and I had the energy and I had the ancestors on my side to grab her by the hair and pull her down to grab my book. Yeah, I got my book back, of course. Alright? Go ahead and bend your legs. Hold them about 90 degrees. And I want you to lay your arms back and go ahead and rotate your legs towards the right while keeping your back on the ground. Feel that nice little twist and little stretch. And that was the first time I felt that rush. I felt that.
That taste for blood.
And there was this other time, I'm gonna tell you this time. There was this time that really messed up with my self-esteem. Was when this guy that I liked, he was with these friends. And I thought they were kind of like, I was cool with these people too, I thought. And they invited me over to the school. This was after school. And they invited me over to hang out. And they were just like, oh, so this guy, he says that he likes you and wants to like tell you. And my dumb self was like, oh my gosh, like I already felt the signs. Like I already felt that he kind of liked me and he was flirting with me before. And like, maybe he's confessing right now, oh my gosh. And so I go with my best friend. She's like my emotional support. We go over there. And this was in like middle school. All right, go ahead and flip over to the other side. Oh, there's a wall next to me. Oh, sorry. So we go over to the school. He's over there and the other girls are over there. I was like, what's going on? They're laughing and they were like,
it was a joke.
It's a prank, Brad. It's a joke. He doesn't like you. And so my friend is angry, and then I'm like really depressed and angry and sad that they made me come all the way back to school just to hear that kind of stuff. And I went back and I started crying, and I was like, wow, like I really fell for that. And it's sad that it's happened to me multiple times through elementary school and stuff, and I still had hope that someone would like me, when at the end of the day, no one really liked me. Ooh, let me go ahead and flip back. You know, all this depression makes you want to get into a ball and cry, so for our next stretch is a nice little curl into a ball. Yep, just pull your knees to your chest. I'm gonna stay here. It really did a number on my self-esteem that it happened a lot. Another time was at, I think I told this story with the other story time with the crushes, and I had slapped the guy because I had slapped my crush because he was disrespectful to me. Stand up and don't look down, because they thrive on looking down. They thrive on the fact that you feel bad and they feel better about it. They feed on the energy because they themselves don't love themselves or feel that confidence. And so they have to feed it off someone else. Alright? We're gonna roll back up and switch to our knees. We're gonna try to do a frog pose, y'all. So go ahead and spread your knees as well. Spread your... Please don't report me for this. Spread your knees on the ground as far as you can. Go ahead and lean back slightly. And then go ahead and lean the rest of your body onto the ground. So you can feel that nice tension in your groin area and your hips. Because I'm not as flexible, I have to kind of just be on the corners of my knees. Right now, I feel like bullying and negative people have made me because I was going to say a better person, no. It made me a crazier person. Literally, I'm like, if someone comes at me the wrong way, I will be like real resolved in my stance first. And then when they become irrational,
I will start working.
and I will grab my belt and I will beat someone. Luckily, it has never gotten to that point where they've gone so irrational where I'd have to beat their butt. Because I've stood my ground. I haven't backed down. So it's gotten to a point where it's, when I've stood my ground, they've kind of just stopped what they were doing or they moved on. And that's what they need to do. And that's what I did. And I moved on. Okay, come back up. I want you to go ahead, sit back down. Butterfly pose. We gotta end this soon because this video is getting long. I want you to go ahead and do an overhead reach. So take one arm, reach over. You can use the other arm as a balance. Just feel that nice stretch in your lats. Any of those type of people in your life, definitely push them aside. And it doesn't have to be just friends, it can be family too. And I know it's harder to do that, especially in certain cultures. Like, family is everything. And there's just some people who value family as everything, so you can't just push them aside. You can't just abandon them. But the thing about that is, you have to now make a list of pros and cons. Go ahead and switch. Make a list of pros and cons about whether you should keep them in your life or not. And that's just how it's going to have to be. Because if you value them a lot and they're super negative or they're detrimental to you, it does not benefit you to keep them around. And you can always be cool with them. For sure, you can always, like if you're at a family cookout, you can say, hi, how you doing? But that should be it. Alright, go ahead and release. Okay, the next one is going to be a little twist. Go ahead and turn your body to one direction. Have your opposite hand on your opposite knee and look in that direction and feel that nice stretch. So whether it's family or friends, what you need to do is always stay aware of them. Always stay aware of your negative friends and family. I mean, my go-to is to just cut it out completely, but that's not everyone's go-to. But just always know what to say and what not to say with them. Go ahead and switch. Because at the end of the day, you're the one that's gonna be living your life. And when you leave this earth, you're gonna be the only one that's leaving this earth. So while you're here, make the most of it. And don't just let it pass you by or become obstacles. Because life shouldn't be just obstacles. You can have obstacles in life, but it shouldn't be just obstacles. Alright, go ahead and twist back, and then I want you to sit on one hand. We're going to do another neck stretch, but instead of rolls, you're just going to lean your head towards the opposite side. And just feel a nice stretch there. But yeah, what do y'all think about bullies? What do y'all think about negative people, and how do you handle those situations? Because I know for me, I'm Sagittarius, so we tend to just cut it off and just move on and act like it never happened. And sometimes I think about it from time to time, but then, you know, there's always something new to do, so I don't have to worry about it. But there are other people who aren't like that. So, you know, what are your thoughts? What do you guys think of what do you do when there's negativity in life, when someone isn't supportive of you? Because luckily I've done that to a point where I've gotten rid of 99% of the negative people in my life, and all I have is positivity. Go ahead and switch. Go ahead and lean. And I know, you know, sometimes they can be, you know, a little annoying sometimes. But that's everybody. I'm a little annoying too. But they're never negative. And that's all that matters. You should never have, like, you can always have, like, fights and stuff with your cool people. But the negative people, they gotta go. The people that are supportive of you and positive, you can always have fights with them. But at the end of the day, they'll always love you and they'll always support you. And that's the people you want in your corner. What you don't want in your corner is a traitor. I mean, you could ask Jesus. We already saw how that went. Okay. And that should be it. Nice little shoulders if you want to. Little shoulder rolls. Little Harlem shakes. Shoulder rolls are nice. If you enjoyed this video and about dealing with negative people and bullies and learning about my little bully situations, I have plenty more. I didn't want to make the video too long, but I have plenty more. So if you want to hear more about that, or if you want to hear another story through my story times and stretch, let me know. Is your tea all gone? What kind of tea do you drink during this? I mean, is it chai? Is it Greek? Let me know. I like tea. And don't forget to like the video, because I know you like it. Like it. And then don't forget to share it. Share it with your friends. Share it with your coworkers. Share it with any sexy males that you know in your life that are single, like me. And then also, don't forget to hit the notification bell. Don't forget to drink your water eat your vegetables, vice versa, and most importantly, peace and hair grease.